Hi, everyone. Judge Andrew Napolitano here for Judging Freedom. Today is Monday, September 26, 2022. It's almost 6 o'clock here in the evening on the East Coast of the United States. We learned today that Edward Snowden is now a citizen of Russia. This, of course, has caused the neocons in the United States to say he's a traitor. He's probably been debriefed. He probably gave more secrets to the Russians than he revealed to the Guardian newspaper 10 years ago. In my opinion, Edward Snowden is an American hero of monumental proportions. He revealed the greatest act of lawlessness by the United States government in peacetime in the modern era when he revealed the spying that the Bush administration and the Obama administration were doing on Americans. This is what's called undifferentiated mass surveillance. Undifferentiated because there was no target. It's not like they wanted to spy on me and they caught my friends and family members. No, they didn't have a target. They spied on everybody in the United States. Mass surveillance, again, because it was everyone in the United States. So Snowden revealed that contrary to what the NSA and the FBI were supposed to do by going to the FISA court to get a search warrant, and those of you who have heard me on this know that, in my opinion, the FISA court, the very FISA law, the Foreign Intelligence Surveillance Act, is profoundly unconstitutional because it purports to lower the constitutional standard for surveillance from probable cause of crime to probable cause of communicating with a foreign person. That's not the standard in the Constitution, and Congress can't change the standard. Nevertheless, Congress enacted FISA so that at least there'd be a record of on whom the NSA and the FBI was spying. So the NSA and the FBI do use FISA. But what Snowden revealed is that it was a subterfuge. They use FISA so it looks like they're being good boys and they're going to a judge, even though the judge's standard is this low standard of communicating to a foreign person. So if I call my cousins in Florence, Italy, or a bookseller in London, England, then the FBI or the CIA could get a warrant to surveil my conversations because I'm communicating with a foreign person. This is simply outrageous and patently unconstitutional. But it's not the point of what Snowden revealed. And I don't want to get too far afield from Snowden. Snowden revealed that even though the CIA, not the CIA, the NSA and the FBI were going to the FISA court, it was a subterfuge because they were still spying on everybody all the time whenever they wanted to by getting direct access to the telecoms and the internet providers in the United States, who in the Bush administration were granted immunity for helping the government to spy on people. Only Apple doesn't do this. Only Apple says, we're not spying. We don't care about the immunity. We're not going to cooperate with you. And if you try and download information from us about one of our clients, we're going to tell the client. Everybody else, from AT&T to Verizon to Google, they all allow the federal government to have direct access, just put a plug directly into their mainframe computer. That's what Snowden revealed. He revealed it in Hong Kong to reporters for The Guardian and some other reporters he had invited. And when he revealed it to them, he said, give me your mobile phones. We're going to put them in the refrigerator in this hotel room. The refrigerator? Yes. A refrigerator will block the NSA and the FBI, legally or illegally, constitutionally or unconstitutionally. It's inconceivable that it's constitutionally, from getting, unless they have a search warrant, from getting access to this. It's a good tip, by the way. If you're having a conversation with some friends and you're worried the government's going to surveil the conversation, put the mobile phones in the refrigerator. So Snowden left the United States with this material, revealed it to the reporters in Hong Kong, and then made a very long circuitous route to Moscow. And then from Moscow, he was going to Latin America. He couldn't leave Moscow because the State Department, this is in the Obama administration, canceled his passport. So he's stuck in Moscow. So the government gives him permanent resident status. And earlier today, Moscow time, the government made him a citizen. He has not renounced his American citizenship. He is still an American citizen. He's willing to come back here if he can get a fair trial. How can he get a fair trial with the way the country, the United States of America, treats people who are whistleblowers and heroes? So Edward Snowden took 2 oaths. One was to keep secret whatever he learned in his job, first at the CIA, then as an outside contractor for the NSA. He also took the same oath I did when I became a judge, to preserve, protect, and defend the Constitution of the United States. Which is the higher oath? To your employer or to the Constitution? Of course, to the Constitution. And he knew that his employer and his colleagues and the federal government under George W. Bush and Barack Obama had mobilized massively to spy on all Americans all the time. The NSA captures every keystroke on your desktop and on your mobile device. You think you've deleted something? Forget about it. The NSA has it. You think you've corrected spelling? Forget about it. They have the original spelling and the corrected spelling. They have access to 100% of the fiber optic materials that are transmitted into the United States, out of the United States, and within the United States. And we would not have known that but for Edward Snowden. I don't know where his case will go from here. It is perfectly lawful. I have a lot of friends who've done this. They have dual, and even some of them have treble citizenship. He's a loyal American citizen who revealed the crimes of the government. And for that, what did the Trump administration do? Got him indicted for espionage. Interestingly, the very same statute and the very same sections of that statute that the Biden DOJ is contemplating asking a grand jury to indict former President Trump for. So this Edward Snowden story continues. My hat is off to him. He's a great American hero. I don't think his becoming a Russian citizen will affect his legal status here, because he still embraces his American citizenship and still praises America, as do I. I don't praise the government, but I do praise this country. Judge Napolitano for Judging Freedom.